Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Corsace Open 2021. I'm Azer, and today we've got a pretty interesting match. Two very high-seeded teams, actually. Gonna be a pretty good battle. A lot of very notable Australian players, and I believe. Where's the other team? Excuse me. A lot of good Malaysian players, actually. Akgod being pretty much a full Malaysian team, uh, would have most, if not all, of the recognizable names that you would find on there. So it's going to be very interesting. Pick ban is getting underway. There's been a pretty there's been a couple of interesting things to point out in their round of 64 strategies. I think the one thing that really stands out, and the thing that's going to be pretty curious about this draft, is that both teams in their round of 64 match banned all three free mods. Not sure why. But I don't know if they'll do that again. It's a bit of a weird thing to do. And I wonder if they're aware of that. Like maybe they'll change things up now that they know the other team likes to do the same thing. I think most of these players also tend to prefer the same type of thing. Lots of DT, lots of speed. No Mod 6 going to be the first ban, which makes a ton of sense. They both have played No Mod 6 in round of 64. Akgod definitely had a much better score on it. It certainly was not a strong map for Pat the Duck. I believe that's actually the only map they've lost in their previous game. So very logical to ban that out. No Mod 4 taken out as well. I also like that. Pat the Duck tended to go for a lot of alt picks. Showed that they were pretty comfortable on them, so. So normally I'd be expecting a lot of DTs. Both of them pretty much almost exclusively picked all of the DTs. Both of them have some very strong players. Might be seeing, I would say, maybe a No Mod 3 out of Pat the Duck as well. We've seen Krez and Porteri show very strong plays on the No Mod 3 last round. No Mod 1. All right, that's a new one for both of these. No Mod 1 actually not being all that popular so far in this round. This is the fourth time it has been picked, although we've only played about half the matches. Still kind of surprising. And DT2 coming from Akgod. It's going to be Silver Surfer, also fairly popular pick this round. And I think both teams will be doing good on that one. Both teams have shown some promise last round on all kinds of DT. This being mostly speed, though, or I guess more like stamina focused, I would definitely give a little bit of an edge to the Akgod players based on their scores last round. They did have 2 FCs. Sorry, they had 4 FCs, I believe, on the last DT2 they've played. I'm gonna take free mod 2 out, so we're back to banning all the free mods. See what they go for next. See if they continue the free mod ban trend. There isn't really much that God gave away in the previous match in terms of weaknesses, so it's a little bit hard to say. There's probably only one that stands out. And Hidden 3 is taken away. Hidden 3 so far being the most banned map of this round by pretty far. It's now sitting at 5 bans above any other map. Actually, I missed Hard Rock 2, which is also sitting at 11 bans. Pretty close, but yeah, the slow, very, very slow Hidden, a little bit hard to play. But there's something kind of funny to me that the lowest star rating map in the entirety of the tournament is finding the most bans in round of 32. It's a little bit deceptive. DT3 on the side of Akgod. Again, continuing with the speed DT. It's definitely what they showed that they wanted to pick last round, so continuing this. I think they'll have a much closer match on these DT picks, though. Pat the Duck definitely are able to play on a pretty even playing field. So far, I mean, these first 2 picks from Akgod are very comfortable for both teams. There isn't really any like weaknesses or like weird picks that I see being exploited much. I think both teams are just here to show up and play the stuff they're comfy on. Much time left for this pick. Still waiting to see a Nomad 3. Nomad 2 will be the pick for Pat the Duck, though. Sticking with some of the more simple stuff in the pool. That's also been a very, very popular pick with almost no bans, lots of picks. And one more DT map, because why not? It's 2 DT teams. And again, keeping in the same theme here, we've got DT2, DT3, and Nomad 5. All of the speed skill sets just pretty much just being taken immediately. Not much even left on the table for them, other than that. But yeah, they're just showing up to play. Go fast. Hard Rock 3 will be banned out as well. It's gonna be Garland Saga. Pretty sad. I like that map a lot. It's pretty good. Also very comfortable for precision pick, but that's too bad. We're not going to be seeing it in this match. 1 ban remains now. I think in a situation like this, it's always pretty hard to find out what the other team is able to do. There's only 1 match being played, really, in the qualifiers, and both of those pools were fairly easy. So, not really much to go off of to spice up their draft. And it looks like they will not be spicing it up. So, free mods banned out again. Gonna be using their time to figure out their last pick here. Still have not seen any Hard Rocks in either of these teams' matches. And there is the Nomad 3. I kind of expected Nomad 3 to be picked by the other team. They had two very very good plays on it previously, but we'll have to see what At God can do on it. They have not played the Nomad 3 last round. Now for their last pick. I think something was quite interesting about the At God team. Oh, actually, perfect. Okay, this is more or less what I was going to talk about. We did notice that on two of their hidden picks in round of 64, they basically just only had two players for them. They did a very good job. Both Shimon and Shane Liang did FC, but they kind of had an issue fielding, I think, full rosters for the hidden map. So I would have liked to see Pat the Duck pick some of the hidden, and they sure did at the very end. Going to be seeing AA rebuild. It's a bit of a spicy one. I don't think we've seen Pat the Duck play hidden this tournament yet so far, so maybe the match gets there. We get to see that. Maybe the two players, from maybe the two players from ACOD are just actually really good. FCing some of the hidden maps so far in this tournament has been more of a rarity. They've been kind of on the hard side, so we have no idea how good Pat the Duck are on those maps. Maybe they have more than two players, who knows. But draft is all done now. We've got all the picks and bans. We'll be getting started with Nomad 1. This is going to be a very standard mechanical match. No mods really. Just three nomads, four nomads, and 3 DT maps until we get to anything. So it's going to be a match pretty much just about this raw skill, pure mechanics. All right, let's take a look at what the teams are fielding. Players looking like they're still entering. Still trying to get some players in the lobby. Oh, this is going to be a confusing one. There's 2 name changes in this lobby already compared to the sign-up window. Well, looks like we're getting players in the match all ready to play No Mod 1. And here we go. Gonna be seeing Cloud Chaser, Shane Liang, or Wuhua, my mommy, Chiyu and Zygod versus Pepsi Max, which was previously Holy Jesus, not to be confused with Prez and Yumi and Hade Osu. Let's see how they do. This is essentially a warm-up for them. Just a very comfortable No Mod 1. Let's see if there's any slip-ups. Kind of expecting this one to be fairly high on scores. It's pretty obvious both of these teams really like this kind of pick, but well, my mommy finds the first break. I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna be seeing that much. Again, looking very comfortable on all the mechanical stuff on both sides, so we might be seeing a lot of the same players over and over, but Zygod finds the second miss. So Pat the Duck now make that 3 combo advantage, 3 full combo advantage, 4-1 right now for the favor. Lots of free combo for them here. Looking very comfortable in the lead. Still a 4-way, halfway in the map. They're just going to build this up for a while. And there actually goes the last full combo for Ack God's side. We're essentially just looking at 4 players now. And they're doing very well. In theory, this is going to be a pretty close match. In qualifier seeding, Ack God sits at seed 11, while Pat the Duck sits at 22. Not too far off. Unfortunately, it looks like Heidosu broke. That's fine. At this point, the lead is kind of insurmountable. Pretty much all of Ack God have recovered, but now that the lead is sitting at 800k, and they still have 2 full combos, it's a little hard to do anything about. Pepsi Max actually finding a pretty unfortunate break. Looks like he still has the highest accuracy in the lobby. Looked like a 100 or 200 FC or something, but found an unfortunate miss. As this map is wrapping up, still 2 full combos, and they're gonna get it. 2 full combos to none. Pretty solid performance from Pat the Duck at the very beginning here. Good showing on their own pick. 2 FCs. That's all they needed. Let's now move on to Silver Surfer. Great double time pick. A lot of teams have been liking this one. And now I think this is going to be pretty interesting. The next 5 maps are maps that both teams really like. At least on paper, that's what it looks like to me. So gonna be real close, but I think Pat the Duck at the very beginning here, just finding a good win on their dare I say unconventional pick for this match. Yeah, I think from this point forward, we'll be seeing a lot of the same players all in for this next 5 maps. Let's see who's having a good day. I think on the side of Pat the Duck, last week we've seen Darabad and Holy Jesus, or I guess now Pepsi Max. Show very solid performances on all of the DT picks. They didn't really get to play any of the speeds, no mod stuff whatsoever. It's a safe assumption that it's transferable and they'll also have a good showing. So, I don't know, ActGod might be in a bit of a surprise if they're not ready for that, although ActGod just also had very strong performances on all of the maps that they've picked last round. Couple of player changes as we get in. Looks like Haruchi, Shimon, and Rampax have entered the lobby. Arbusion and Inumi, actually Porteri stepping in as well. So lots of changes for this map. Let's see how they end up doing on this map. It's pretty much all 230 BPM streams. Alright. Map has started. Recovered from the couple of the early accuracy drops. Shimon finds the first break, but it's very early, not going to matter much. And he will be firing right back. It's a little bit unfortunate. Definitely had the strongest accuracy in the entire lobby, but found a miss. Still 3 FCs to 3. ActGod will be finding a bit of a lead for now. Okay, a couple more breaks, but still having an extra full combo on their side. Still going to be able to keep the lead here. Oh. Fusion actually finding a break for himself too, so still 3 FCs. Okay, Haruchi fires back, but there's still a very solid point lead here. Only about a third of the map remaining as well, and they're looking really comfortable on this. Yeah, the lead is just keeps going in their favor. And Porteri, the last full combo on Pat the Duck's side, finds a break. Still 2 FCs to 0 here. And Shimon Mamami with very solid accuracy as well. Approaching the end of the map here. It's pretty much already over. 600k lead. Looking like a good first pick for them. Actually, I'll give them credit for that. On paper, it looked pretty close. Just looking at last round, I'd kind of be a little bit scared to play some of these maps, but looks like they're hopping in, feeling very confident with 2 full combos from Rampax and Shimon Mamami. And there it is. Solid point lead for that one, tying the game up. Now we'll see if they change anyone. These two maps back to back are kind of the same thing. It's a little bit faster though. This one is going to be clocking into 255 BPM. Alright, both teams should be about ready. And looks like they are. Believe that's only one change. Actually, no, I believe there's one change on each side. Cloud Chaser and Pepsi Max stepping in. Song is a little bit faster, but it's also a little bit shorter. It's more condensed. Just one early miss so far, but not very meaningful. Actually pulling ahead just from accuracy alone. Poor Terry and Anumi finding really good accuracies on this so far. Pepsi Max finding another break though. Not helping. It's becoming more of a combo advantage than anything now. It's kind of a little bit meaningless that the accuracy lead is so much, but Haruchi, Rampax, and Arbusion find a miss. We're all tied up. Oh, Anumi finds a miss as well. Okay, so it's just poor Terry with the only combo on Pathaduck's side now. Accuracy lead doesn't mean too much. It looks like it's kind of equalized a little bit anyway. The Act Gods. Oh, Shumon finds a break as well, so only one FC's on either side now. It's nice to finally have a very close map. We're about halfway in. It's largely dependent on those two FCs on each side, though. Cloud Chaser and poor Terry. Lots on their shoulders right now. And Cloud Chaser finds a break at the very beginning of the hard part. Oh, that's unfortunate. Poor Terry now with pretty much the only major combo in the lobby. Everyone has reset up to about 500, and he's in the 4 digits now. And the score is just going. It's definitely not out of the question, though. There's still some very good supporting combos on Act God's side. 2 700s. Haruchi is actually almost all the way back up to 99 here, so I think the full combo waiting is just way too much. Poor Terry just his pull is too strong. Yeah, there you go. Poor Terry basically just solo carrying on that one. All 3 of his teammates missing at the very end as well, just holding on. The only full combo of the lobby. Haruchi not far behind though with the 99, but only 1 miss. Cloud Chaser also, I believe, only had 1 miss, but just much lower accuracy. Solid performance from him. And that's an important break point, I think. But I think we might be seeing a lot of these because both of these teams have been picking a lot of picks that both teams really like. So it's a little bit to be expected. We'll have to see if any player swaps happen. They might be bringing in some of the players that were in for DT2. Or maybe someone new. Who knows? A couple of notable players on both teams that we have not seen play yet. At least in this match. No changes from Pat the Duck. Chiyu going to be coming in to the Malaysian side, as well as the Mommy duo. Ooh. Cloud Chaser starting with 60%. Not ideal. It's already about a 20k lead for the other team, but they'll even out by the end of it. Something went wrong there. Fusion. Oh, hitting one miss and just chaining the bad act here. This map is really brutal. If you miss aim any of these patterns, you drop a lot more score than just the miss would give you. It's very hard to get recovered from. We're gonna see a lot of chain hundreds, chain 50s. And that made a big impact. Big lead for ActGod's side now. Still holding on to the 4-way. Terry actually finding another miss as well. So 4-2. We'll see if that changes though. Break screen is showing. They're seeing what the score is like. Our Fusion a little confused. I have no doubt that everyone in this lobby is really comfortable on VPMs like this. So I think it's just the risk of the aim misses here. But it's pretty much it, though. The 1/3 section at the end, not really of any significance. And that's the map already. 1 million point lead from the 4-way full combo of ActGod. Solid performance, although gotta say the top score going to enemy with only 800s there. Poor Terry actually very unlucky, only with one miss with what would have otherwise have tied the best act in the lobby, but not going to beat a 4-way with anything less than a 4-way. So that's pretty interesting. That's a 4-way FC on a breakpoint, so 2 breakpoints back to back now, and we're back to DT. I think this match pretty much just boils down to 2 teams trying to speed abuse each other. Alright, a couple changes for the Malaysian team. It's been a couple maps since we've seen a more aim-centric pick, but I mean, last time it showed up, it was pretty soundly in the favor of Pat the Duck. Oh! Already! Miss on the intro there. Full screen patterns, they're pretty slow, but they're all sliders, so lots of snappy aim required, and Abusion taking the first bite. Shimon fires back though. Everyone just looks really comfortable on this. Ooh, Abusion though. Just accuracy's across the board very high. But it's just one of those maps where just any single one of these snaps can just completely change your score. And they're kind of all over the place. Halfway through now though. Still 3 FCs on both sides. Oh! Oh, there we go. They keep trading. Wait, no, Haruchi's already... No, that is a full combo break. So Haruchi and Poruteri finding the second breaks, or I guess the second players to break. It's still very close here. It's very, very, very close. Our Abusion did break twice at the very beginning, but kind of recovered a little bit. Might not be enough though. Combo advantage a little bit for in favor of Akgod. Oh, Shimon breaks! That's not what they wanted. It's not a full combo, but wait, our Fusion he broke on the slider. Oh no. Oh, it's close. They see it now. Not much map left. It's really close. 22,000 points separate these teams with 2 fresh resets. The combos are basically equal on both sides. Like literally the exact same combos. So unless there's any new breaks, this is all about just being an act battle. Our Abusion finds another break at the end though. He didn't really have anything though. It might not matter. You have to hold up until the very end though. Like a combo like 5, 10 combo away from the ending is going to seal it. But no breaks. No breaks at all. 49,000 points, I believe, in favor of Akgod. That was really close. That was really, really close. This decided by like a couple of misses. Just very like, key misses. It's not even just about missing at all, but just like the different times they missed at, giving them different max combos, kind of plays a little bit into it. We're seeing some Nomad 5 now. Yeah, I think pretty comfortable territory. More of the same. This is going to be the last comfortable pick for both teams, I think, though. After this, we're going to be seeing a couple of maps that they haven't really shown any interest in, haven't picked or banned them before, so... Now it's pretty much the time you get to try to gain an advantage on the stuff that both teams are going to be really competitive on. The last two maps are kind of question marks, so... Alright, get a couple of changes. No new players, though. I think on the Malaysian side, we've basically just seen the same 6 or 7 players just been rotating around. Actually, no, all 8 have played. I don't think we've seen Mavs or Daraban on the Pat the Duck side. Looks to be an 8v8 match. Actually, I don't think we've seen Heidosu a couple times. Actually, I don't think we've seen Krez now that I look at it, but I believe Krez is more of a hidden guy. There's no hidden in this match so far. It's all speed. It's all mechanics. Alright, the first part of the map in Pat the Duck's favor. Arbusion finds a break, though. There's some pretty questionable accuracy so far. There's a pretty wide range of scores happening. Still, the lead stays in Pat the Duck's favor. I think the accuracies are starting to recover a little bit. It's not a massive lead, though. It's still going to remain pretty close. Pretty low combo count on this map, so... Oh! Oh, no! The aim miss on the Nomad 5, but Cloud Chaser follows it up, though. Did miss at the beginning, but we started to build up a combo. Rampax actually breaks again. It's still 2 full combos to 2. But now there's a pretty sizable backup combo in Arbusion. Up to 500 now. See if there's any changes on these long streams here. Probably not. No, looking about the... Looks like there's pretty much no changes. Going to be seeing this match go to 3-3, actually. Kind of expected. It's nice to have a close match like this, especially when they're all trying to play the same things. They're going to be tying it all up now. 200k lead on the Nomad speed pick. Getting off the back of Porteri and Pepsi Max. I think Porteri's accuracy really stands out in the full lobby of like 93, 94s. Almost at 98. Very solid performance. Again, yet another map. Terry is just really showing up right now. And now we're going to be seeing something new. Let's see Nomad Tech, the most popular map of this round so far. So the remaining 2 maps are kind of coin flips in my mind. Very hard to know how they're going to go, but I mean... We'll have to see. I think this is probably when we start seeing a couple of new players. I like this arrangement on the overlay. Do you guys think the guy in the top avatar is the guy patting the duck in the bottom picture? I like to picture it that way. Or is he... I wonder if their team is about patting the duck or about a duck named Pat. It's possible. Timers are pretty much running out here. Let's see who's playing. Chiyu gonna be coming in, and there's Krez actually. Believe that's their first Krez and Mavs as well. I believe that's both of their first maps being played. Finally, both teams are done speed abusing. They finally get to play. Very end of the match now. 3-3. A lot of uncertainty in this pick. Pretty curious to see how it's going to go. Pretty noticeable accuracy lead from Pat the Duck, though. Had 3 assesses for a while, but 3 of their players are sitting on 100 at the beginning here. Really getting hang in this rhythm. A couple of hundreds on the sliders, though. It's actually a pretty substantial lead built from accuracy, and I guess about 100 combo from the early miss. It's already up to about 60k. No other breaks so far. I'm going to be slowing down for a bit too, so very high combos on both teams going into the main section of the song here. This is going to be pretty nerve-wracking. Any breaks here are going to be so impactful. We're past the middle. Just a lot of free combo in this part as well. Squares are hit, and now we're getting in the main tech section. Still no misses. Enemy finds the first miss for Pat the Duck. Oh, but 2 of their players fire back. Wait, Arbusian fires back as well. Okay, so it's 2-2. They get to keep their lead a little bit. Redpax actually breaks the last full combo on Ak God, but so does Mavs. So Krez now the only full combo. But it's still close. Map isn't over yet. There's a section at the very end, but advantage still remains in Pat the Duck's favor. I think even with that Arbusian miss, just one last section here. The lead isn't that big. Okay, a couple more misses. I don't know if the supporting combos are enough to beat the one full combo. It's only about 100k. Krez just cannot miss, though. It doesn't look like he is, though, with that accuracy. Pretty, actually, completely insane accuracy on this. And Krez actually does it. What is that, 200s? That's the only map he's going to play, and he's just going to come in and do a 200 FC. Okay. All right. Well, that's a break point in favor of Pat the Duck. And Yumi actually wasn't that far behind also. Just one miss, one slider break. But yeah, it's enough to pull it in their favor. Again, a lot of uncertainty in this pick. And I mean, same is going to be said for the next one. We're going to be seeing Hidden 2 now. We haven't really seen any of these teams play this. They haven't really, we haven't really seen Pat the Duck play any Hidden whatsoever. We did see last round, I believe it was Shimon My Mommy and, God, these name changes. Who am I? Okay, the Mommy duo. The Mommy duo have been doing pretty good on Hidden. But the thing is, their other players kind of haven't showed up on that one map. Actually, I think they played 2 Hidden maps last round. So we'll see if that's a weak... You know, it's kind of like a double-sided coin. I don't know if that's a weakness to be exploited, or it's just that they have 2 really strong Hidden players. Like, we don't know how Pat the Duck is going to do on this, but they did pick it. Maybe seeing a extreme aim Hidden map. Lots of aim control required on this. I would say some amount of rhythm in this as well. Definitely expecting Krez and Terry to be very have good showings on this. Terry so far has had a fantastic match. Timer has now run out. Figuring out who the last player is. Looks like the Mavs will be staying in as well. I believe Arbusion's played every map, or nearly every map. On the side of Akagod, definitely watch out for the Mommy duo. Have been shown really strong performances last round. Looks like Enumi will be the last player in the lobby, and let's get into the last map. It's going to be played on Pat the Duck's pick. All right, we'll give it a minute. The suspense. It's building. Alright, we're trying to get back in. Unfortunate timing for the disconnect. It's not a very long map, so they're probably like halfway in already. Yeah, they are. Alright, let's see. What's the map state here? Who's popping off? I think no one? Is that... No, actually, those are 2 full combos. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, this is looking to me like another breakpoint. Really, Arbusion finds a miss as well. There's basically no combos on the Pat the Duck side, and Shimo My Mommy just has 100. Looking really strong on this. Some pretty tricky aim here. It's catching a lot of other players though. Two misses. It's still 2 full combos though. Cloud Chaser showing up as well. Finds a miss at the end, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think the lead has already just been built. And She Want My Mommy still full comboing with really good accuracy. There it is. Alright, we only got to see like half of it, but oh my god, that was a play. That's an insane play. 400s on this. I would on what I would say probably one of the harder maps in the pool. As you can tell by everyone's scores, lots of double-digit misses. 2 B ranks, but it's enough to pull them in. And we're going to the tiebreaker. Oh boy. It's actually the first tiebreaker of this round, so it's going to be the first time we're seeing this, I believe. Let's see the infamous burned stuff in the microwave collab. Going to be a map by Deca and Lucent. This has been a really good match so far. Actually, a lot of strong solo carry performances on both sides. Only 1 map remains, though. right. It's like, I believe, barely any changes in players. See if there's any hidden players in here. I've be seen Krez take it. All right, let's get into the tiebreaker, the last map of this match. What determines who moves on in the winner's bracket to face Ramsey. Only one miss so far. Actually, no, there's been a couple. I didn't even see those. Two very early misses on the Malaysian side. It's still very early, though. Our Fusion finds one as well. And Krez did indeed take the hidden. It makes sense that Shima, my mommy, would also take it based on how that hidden 2 performance went. Just a very slightly higher combo advantage for now for Akgod. It's a long one though. Oh! 2 misses! Alright, so that's going to start to swing things back around. The mommy duo couldn't keep up. Oh, our Fusion finds another one, though. Okay. Alright, maybe feeling the nerves a little bit. Dude, 3 breaks at the end there. On a relatively easy part. Pat the Ducks still have their 2 FCs, though. It's not going to be mattering much. I think for now, the score is purely in the balance of those 4 big combos, but Cloud Chaser breaks it! Oh, the small aim jumps. Oh man, I swear on tiebreakers, players just always get caught on like the wrong times. It's like the moment you drop your guard and you're like, yeah, this pattern's easy. That's when it gets you. And Zygon breaks it as well. So now 2 full combo advantage for Pat the Duck. They're in a very, very favorable position. We're about halfway into. They already have like a 100k lead, so it's gonna keep building up here. And there's just not really any combos to answer on the other side. We're only halfway, though. Oh, that's a 3-way miss. Okay, not what you want to see. Yeah, make that 4. Sure. A full reset from Akgod. That's rough. It would take a miracle for them to come back now. We're a little bit over halfway, and Krez and Pepsi Max are still just not moving, planting their feet here. They're no longer just asking you to pet the duck. They're forcing you to pet the duck. 400k lead now already on the tiebreaker. Krez hitting that with hidden though, nice. I think by now it's pretty much sealed. Lead is just, it just keeps going up and up and up. Krez and Pepsi Max just hitting all the hard parts. No problem. And even Arbusion now is back up to almost 1,000 combo. Never mind. And Pepsi does find the break at the very end, but they have such a lead now, and there's just no combos whatsoever on the Akgod side. We're just watching the Krez show now. Yeah, Krez just didn't really get any opportunities to play this match until the very end. And he made it count, coming in for the last 2 maps. Putting up an absolute carry performance. Comes in the tiebreaker, puts on hidden, and keeps it going. And there it is. Pat the Duck with a well-earned victory. Actually, a 1 million point lead off Krez and Pepsi Max for the most part. Fantastic job. And they'll be moving on. Highest accuracy as well. Krez, man, what a play. Very well done. Pat the Duck now be moving on in the winner's bracket against seed number 6, Ramsing. While on the other side, Akgod will be dropping down to face Nekomata, seed number 33. That was a really good match, actually. Got to see, I mean, we didn't get to see a big variety of maps. We kind of got to see a lot of speed abuse, but it was pretty entertaining, so it's okay. A lot of breakpoints back and forth all the way to the end to the tiebreaker. And in the end, the hidden player wins. Sorry. Okay. That was about it for this match.